Hi, I'm Dr. Bruce Rippee from the Strategic Advisor Board. Welcome to All Things Health and Wellness. So we're doing a little series on the gut biome and how incredibly important it is to have a good one. And someone asked me if grief could actually cause changes. They had recently lost their mother. It was a tragic accident. This person was about 37 years old. Mom was in very good health and was lost in a car accident. So it was quite sad. And she asked me, I feel like the grief is in my head, but I can feel it in my gut. Heartache, which we call heartache, absolutely can affect your gut. First of all, the sympathetic nervous system turns on. That's your fight or flight, right? The other side of that is rest and digest. So when fight or flight is engaged, the gut biome changes. What would normally be sticky and stick to the intestinal wall and break down things and feed you B vitamins and healthy things, those things get washed away, because you wind up with liquidity. Have you ever heard of someone saying, wow, I was so scared my bowels turned to water, right? It really is true. There is a truth to that. And when that happens, you lose those trillions of microorganisms in your gut that help keep you safe, process food, and then feed you parts of the stuff that you needed. It truly is a symbiotic relationship. They need the food that you give them, and they offer to your intestine and in through the intestinal wall stuff that you couldn't break down in the first place. So I would like to basically point out two things. You have two things we're constantly trying to work on. One is, what bacteria do you want in your gut? There's a bunch of things that I can tell you for that. There are probiotics. That's what a probiotic is. Hey, these are colony forming units, and you want to know what the colony forming units are. What you don't want is a whole bunch of acidophilus and bifidum culture, because first of all, those don't stick in your gut. You need the rhamnosus and the KCI and the Bulgari. You need those things that actually stick to your gut and begin to grow a colony. Those that grow a colony actually protect your gut and protect the parts of you that can run through, let's say, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual problems. It can actually help you by feeding you good, positive foods and so forth that help you a little bit through this grief. The other piece of that, as I said, two parts, prebiotic. Well, that basically means all the fiber that the bacteria eat. So what does it eat? You need to eat some of the stuff that your bacteria eats so it can feed you the good things that it gives you. Prebiotic is basically all of those good fibrous fruits and vegetables that are constantly being sold to you as this is healthy. Well, guess what? Mostly they're healthy. Yeah, some of them can be high in sugar, and you have to be careful with that depending upon your dietary needs. But the large majority of us just need to eat, honestly, more of them. We need very little meats. We need almost no grain at all, no matter what you've been told. It's not true. We do not eat grains. We don't need them. They're a good source of food, but we don't need them. But fruits and vegetables, we do need. We need what was in the soil. So there you go. Those are my things. Prebiotics, probiotics. Grief can absolutely cause a problem in your gut, just like heartache can cause a stomach ache, and it really can. And in those of you that have kids or have been through heartache yourself back when you were teens and 20s, like I did, that is what happened, and it's a very real thing. By the way, up until 10 years ago or so, a little over 10 years ago, a gut-brain connection was considered misinformation and pseudoscience, and now they know it is 100% true. So there's hope for everything. I'll see you next time. And in the meantime, be an example of what's possible.